What's up, guys? Your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about training cave teams or training cave team info. Just going over like units that people do use and everything like that. Now, before we get into the video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys join the Discord. We actually like made it a lot better. Big shout out to Chelsea, one of my moderators. He put like a bot. He just did a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But anyways, definitely join the Discord if you want to. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also follow me on Twitch, DSGaming GC, and download BlueStacks for PC if you want to play Grand Cross on your PC. But anyways, let's get that out the way. As you guys see, if you want to look at my account, I now have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46 6-stars. What I plan on doing with my account, why I eventually want to make every unit UR 6-star, right? But what I'm going to do is anytime I make a unit UR, I'm just going to immediately 6-star them. That way I never have to worry about it again. I don't have to go back. I don't have to wonder, are they 6-star or anything like that. I'm just going to 6-star them as soon as I make them UR. For anyone that's going to ask, no, I do not spend money on awakening units to 6-star. If you can look right here, I have mats. Look, I can get one of those easy. I can get 2 of those easy. I can get a couple of those easy. All I do is make sure I'm farming boss battles and stuff, have stamina among farming them every day and just things like that. And I have enough. You can literally go to any unit and I have the materials to 6-star them, right? We'll almost have everything I need. So yeah, like that's how I am 6-starring all these units. But not all of these units are what people use in Training Cave. As far as JP, I mean, you can use whatever you want, honestly. Like, there's no, like, clear-cut thing, like, you have to go by. But certain bosses do certain things. So, based off of what those bosses do, it'll depend on, how you want to go about, teams and everything like that. So, on the screen, I'm going to have the teams that people use on JP. Or at least this is, like, one of the ways they use them. So the first team is like Red Helbram, not Red Helbram. You're going to be fighting the boss. The far left is going to be the boss you're fighting. So you're going to be fighting like Red Helbram, and I'm talking about Human Helbram. And the team you take is Blue Jericho, which people are talking about this Jericho right here. Blue Jericho, Blue Demon Meliodas, Blue Gother, Blue Marmus. Now, this boss battle is super easy because literally, I know we don't have Blue Demon Meliodas yet, but I mean, he's going to come out eventually, come out soon, sometime, I don't know. But the reason why this boss battle is so easy is because Blue Demon Meliodas has the same ultimate as Red Demon Meliodas, which does triple damage to debuffed enemies. Not to mention, you're going to have debuffs. So literally, if you rush Blue Demon Meliodas ult and you nuke the boss, you almost one-shot him, a little bit of extra damage or whatever, you should be fine. Now, keep in mind, all of the bosses on the far left, these are level 3 bosses. This is what you want to work towards. Now, obviously, you can do level 1 bosses, level 2 bosses, or whatever you need to do, but as far as the level 3 bosses, this is what people take. Or what they will, this is one of the versions of what people took. The next boss is going to be it's like this red giant. Now, people would take Blue Gill Thunder, which I have right here. People would also take Rimuru, which I also have right here. People would take Gallon, which I don't have Gallon built, but I mean, I can build them eventually. And then people would take Red Escanor. I know Red Escanor is not in the game, but people would take Red Escanor simply because his ultimate nukes, right? Escanor as a unit just blows people up. So you would basically use Gill Thunder, Rimuru, you could taunt or whatever, and you could even put like Galland in the front slot. But the reason why you're running Blue Gill Thunder is because of his passive. His passive is going to be giving your team defense, and it's like with Rimuru taunting and then Galland taunting, you want them to have defense so they can take more damage while Escanor rushes his ultimate. So rush ultimate with Escanor, you nuke him, you do it, get the damage off, and he gets his passive, so he's going to have Amplify boost. And, I mean, you kill the boss pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. Next one, this giant. Now, keep in mind, this giant with the sword, if you ult him, he heals. So, you're going to be running Blue King, Blue DN, and by Blue DN, this DN. This is the DN they're talking about. Blue Arthur and SR Jericho, right? So the Blue Jericho at the top, actually, okay, yeah, the Blue Jericho at the top was the like anniversary Jericho that people like that you get for our New Year's Jericho, excuse me. This is the Blue SR Jericho. Now, I mean, I know a lot of people won't have the New Year's Jericho because it's not New Year's, but I mean, you could substitute anybody really, like. But yeah, so I mean, this Jericho is going to be a big help with giving blue stat boost. Really helpful. Obviously, Blue Arthur is going to be increasing HP related stats by 6% if the hero takes damage. Pretty nice. I mean, his ultimate is pretty decent as well, but it's whatever. Decreased defense related stats. But yeah, like I said, your main unit's obviously going to be Blue King. He's going to be cleansing. He's going to be healing. He's going to be petrifying. You can CC the bosses, so that is nice to note. Going on to the Dragon Boss, Green Guild Thunder. You can boost with Green Guild Thunder. Green Gila, if you guys don't know, there's only 2 Gilas in the game, right? There's Blue Gila, Red Gila, but there's like this Halloween Gila that people would take, so you could take her. But I mean, if you don't have her, obviously you could take anybody. Like, Green Gila is not like super like important to the team. There's only certain units. Like, for the first team, it's Blue Demon Meliodas. For the second team, just anybody that can really like nuke. Like, I know it's like Escanor ult nukes, but anyone's ult that hits super hard is fine. Giant Sword, literally it's basically just King. I mean, SR Jericho is giving King extra damage, but that's whatever. For the next fight, you literally just, like, the dragon is not super like super hard to beat. You have Gustav for the freezes. Guild Thunder can boost. I mean, Gila can do damage, but I mean, anybody that does damage is fine. On top of, you know, then you got Diane in the back, which is Green Diane, which is just whatever. Hendrickson, you bring in Green Escanor, which Green Escanor by itself basically solos, but counter Meliodas, Green Elizabeth, and then Jillian's giving him more what, HP actually, I believe. Yes she is actually. She's giving more HP to green units, so that's whatever. But Escanor is going to be your main unit for that team. If you go to the giant, the blue giant anyways, Merlin, which everyone should have, easy unit to, you know, build. Hauser, which Hauser's just whatever. Valenti is not in the game yet, but when she comes out, she is definitely a banner you want to summon on. Passive's amazing. Really good unit in my opinion. But I mean, your main unit is going to be Merlin for taking away ult gauge, and I mean, Bond is going to be super good for the snatch as well. Valenti is just like the icing on the cake. She's important, but she's not so important that you need her to beat it. And then going on to the green bosses, the Reaper, Red Demon Meliodas, Red SR Jericho giving extra damage to red units, Red Guild Thunder for the taunt, and then Dreyfus is whatever. So I mean, for that one, it's literally the same thing. You just want to ult rush with where's he at? I'm blind. You just want to ult rush with Red Demon Melee as soon as possible. Get like a debuff on him, and then ult. You basically nuke. It's not nothing crazy. The fairy boss, Red Slater, which you can cheese this boss, right? Literally with Red Slater, because you can debuff them. Literally, you pop this bad boy, and he basically can't play the game. So you pop the debuff with Red SR Slater. Vivian is pretty nice. Where's she at? Vivian's pretty nice because she applies ignite stacks, which is pretty nice. Slater's ult actually kind of hits moderately hard. Like, his ult hits way harder than you would think, right? But yeah, like, you can literally cheese the fairy boss. Red Arthur is just going to be boosting, and his ult double crit chance. He's going to be hitting for stupid damage. SR Bond can take away ult gauge. So it's like, that one's not that hard at all. And then the frog, like, Red Helbram, Gother, need I say more? Like, Red Helbram probably solos on his own, but with Gother, you basically have an unlimited petrify. So, like, it's super easy. So, this is the teams that I use. This is the teams that a lot of people use. Now, like I said, you can mix and match. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to do these teams. But this is just like a general guide or teams that I go by whenever I'm doing it. I want to preface this, all right? So you guys know you do not have to use these teams. You can use whatever you want. If you're doing level 1 or level 2 bosses, I mean, you can use the exact same teams. It's whatever. But these are the level 3 bosses, which are the hardest bosses in Training Cave, and these are the teams that I use to beat those bosses. Now, out of all of these missions, I don't have Counter Meliodas built. I don't have Bond built. I don't have Red Gil Thunder built. And by built, I mean level 66 star. Keep in mind, Training Cave is no gear, so it's only like character stats. It does not go off of gear. But yeah, I don't have those 3 built. I mean, I need to build him as well for it. If I was going off of the teams, right? I need to build Jillian, Vivian, Red Arthur, and then, I mean, I'm pretty sure, oh, well, and then Gallon. So it's like, I have almost every unit off of this list built. So, I mean, I'm chilling for the most part. And, I mean, even if I don't use those, I mean, as you can see, I have Elaine. You can use Elaine. There's a lot of good units that you can use. Like, Green Jericho's not being used. You can use Green Jericho. Who else am I not using? I mean, oh, another team that I like to use, I use Green Helbram, Green King. Green Helbram, Green King is not on here, but like they just work so well together. You can literally use them. Who else? I mean, Counter Meliodas is a really nice unit. Lilia, if you have her, she's nice. Millum is a good unit. Like I said, Elaine. Is Merlin? Red Merlin? I don't even think Red Merlin's not even on the list. You can use Red Merlin for freezes. Like, there's a lot of good units you can use. Green, what's it called? Gother is just a really good unit. Giant Deanna's nice. This Liz is really good as well. Like, there's just a lot of different units you can use, opposed to what you like. There's no like you have to use this unit. There's nothing like that. This Bond right here is nice. There's just a lot of good units you can use, but this is like the general. This is what I use generally. Now I do mix and match because I don't think I have Gila, Green Gila. I don't use her. I use somebody else. I forgot. I don't think I use anybody else. I'm pretty sure for that team I use like Green King, Green Helbram. But yeah, so I mean these are just like the general teams that if you guys wanted to know like what Training Cave looks like at the highest level, because this is the hardest difficulty teams. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.